Open your eyes and see that your eyes are open. Wear a disguise for me, right into the open. When it's cold outside and I hear in time, so long to the night, there will be no shame. Always we're reading fan fictions in this podcast. Somebody please kill us. Always we're going to read tonight some silly fanfic of my choosing. And I just finished killing my vocal shorts.
And not only that, you killed a classic.
Yeah, a classic. It's like 4 years old.
Exactly, it's a classic.
Okay. Well, we always associated with song with a certain mechanical unicorn, so whatever. Okay, so tonight, in this special edition of the Team Yuma's Dramatis Lectio podcast, it's special for no apparent reason, just because I say so. Tonight, of course, it's me and Devar, as always. Hi, Dev.
Greetings, one and all, once more.
Shut up! And of course, we have another super special, awesome guest tonight, which is Mr. Matti Mali, better known as Hedonistic Actor on Manic Expression, who hails from Finland. Say hello, Matti.
Hi, terve kaikille.
What?
It's hi to everyone in Finnish.
Ah.
Okay, next time you speak Finnish, please tell us first, so we don't jump back in and start praying to the Almighty Lord to save our soul from Satan.
And here I thought you were going to say, jump out in horror of our skins.
I know, but religious humor is funnier. Anyway. So, tonight, by the way, are we all on the same page? As in, literally, on the same page of the link I gave you?
Well, I see something called Coco.
Cocoa? Yes.
Well, that's what it's called, Cocoa.
Yes, that's the title of the fiction that I chose tonight, which is actually, once again, one of my old fan fictions I wrote. Just like the other masterpiece we read when we started this whole show.
Oh, I thought
Remember that one, Devar?
Yeah, I do.
Look, for Matti and for everyone else who might not remember, we read one of my old fan fiction some time ago, which was titled Voidness of the Gods.
Voidness of the Gods.
Yeah, it was titled like that. It was like
sounds pretentious.
It is! Thank you for that. Matti figured it out immediately. It's one of the most pretentious things I've ever written. Especially since it was a lowly crossover between Death Note and Sonic the Hedgehog of all things. Anyway, let us not reminisce that one and focus on this other thing at hand, which I don't really remember how it goes, actually.
The hot chocolate's a lie, because I thought it said cocoa.
Cocoa.
Yeah, I thought it said cocoa from the first time I read it.
Yeah, cocoa! Cocoa! You're making me think of like Foster's House, Home for Imaginary Friends, all of a sudden.
Oh,
but that's
no.
just the geeky cartoon geek in me. Okay, so Matti, I'm assuming you're familiar with Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yeah, while I haven't played the games, I know enough of the lore and characters.
Good! You can forget all of that, because this has nothing to do with that. At all.
Is that a good thing?
Well, for a newcomer it might be. For a long-time Sonic fan, it might be one of those nightmarish experiences, depending on your mood. So anyway, this is technically a Sonic fanfiction, technically speaking. It's actually based off the one of the two Tails games on the Game Gear.
Which one?
I think it was the one in which Tails was using gadgetry a la Metroid. You know, when he fights evil birds on that island.
I think I remember that one.
And by the way, the name of that island was Cocoa. So there you go.
Ah.
So that's the reference right there. And also, I'm beginning to think Cocoa might also be the island from Lost, Treasure Island, Monkey Island, and all mysterious islands put together.
Big whoop.
Big whoop.
But, by the way, I have to.
Profist.
Yes, Profist. Dunk.
Profist, dunk. Okay.
Anyway, I have to read this first part. You know, Cocoa by Madhog Master.
Read the description. ...
Where everything began. ...
You're not supposed to read the ellipses.
It's there. I have to put it there.
It's supposed to be read all ominously, like where everything began.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put it too much.
You can feel the fear crawling inside your skin just by this ominously ominous introduction of ominousness.
Yes, the ominous of reading this ominous fanfiction that might ominously kill us all.
Okay, so let us not waste any more time and start reading this.
Okay.
This is Cocoa. And this is how it begins. There was something about this place that didn't really feel right in the hunter's mind. He couldn't quite place this eerie sensation into a more shaped reason. Already shaped reason. Okay.
You shape reasons, apparently.
Okay, but it was still there, threatening his mental health and stability to turn into a loose cannon like a cluster of uncontrollable and irrational fear. He was being watched. Predator vibes, anyone?
I'm more like getting that someone here is getting a bit crazy.
Yeah, me.
I just like the term a loose cannon-like cluster of uncontrollable.
It's called. It's a parable.
It's just, I guess, this cannon-like.
It's just something I write for, making me sound all important, like. In all of his young life, see, it establishes things. This guy is supposed to be young. He had always been a suggestive individual.
He was also suggestive. Did you know that?
Yeah, I have suggestive. I probably meant to say easy. A guy could be easily, impressed or
coerced.
No, I mean superstitious. Something like that. A guy who will believe anything because
someone must be telling him it was made of ice cream.
Okay. Thus, there wasn't been a suggestive individual, to say the very least. Therefore, when he and his group have been hired by that strange-looking man for this particular expedition, of course, being hired by a strange-looking man for doing something dangerous and mysterious, how could that possibly end badly? I mean, I bet this guy was also covering his face with a mask or something, and
a sandwich mask.
Yeah, well, why not? Maybe he was dressed like Emperor Zurg. Mati, you have to add your own contribution to this joke.
I sort of probably listened to it from the beginning. Yeah, go with strange-looking mask on an expedition. Never a good idea. Yeah.
Well, thank you for that. His spine froze in superstitious terror. He was a member. Yeah, that Tara. He was a member of a rather famous group of outlaw poachers specialized in the hunting of rare animals, usually for quote-unquote scientific purposes.
Let's just leave it at that. Let's not ask what scientific purposes those are.
I'm just going to say two little words.
No, don't say it.
Social commentary.
If the word is in what was the word?
Quotations.
Parentheses, always evil or dubious.
Okay.
Quotation marks. That was the word.
That's what I said.
Marks. Yes, it has quotation marks all over because it's it's scientific. Scientific. Wink, wink, hint, hint, wink, wink. Scientific. They never question their clients about it. Of course, because why would you ask perfectly reasonable reasons like what to expect in an island full of mystery and possible danger? But, that's only what intelligent people would do.
Yeah, like, what's that animal? Oh, that's something that eats your brains out through your ear.
Yeah, oh, look, it's a polar bear. Oh, look, it's a polar bear in a tropical island. What the fudge?
Okay, carry on, Madhog. We're making too many jokes.
I wonder how many lost jokes I can cram into this. Okay, so where was I? This particular assignment, however, was a little bit different from their usual ones, and that's what worried this young poacher more than his seemingly unaware colleagues. This time, their task did lead them to the mysterious and unexplored lands of Cocoa Island. Wow, this is the most threatening name for an island ever devised, isn't it?
Welcome.
Cocoa Island, an island full of cocoa trees.
Welcome to the island of Cocoa.
Or, as popular folklore dubbed it, Crimson Death.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Well, now it sounds more trendy.
Okay, Crimson Death Island, less original, but more to the point. I have to admit. Crimson Death. Oh gee, I wonder if there's going to be gore in this fiction.
This Crimson Death title sounds as subtle as a title for an assassin called Crimson Nightmare.
Or Deathstroke. There were legends. Of course there were legends. Why wouldn't it be there legends? There were legends about this tropical piece of paradise surrounded by lively vegetation. Voices of unlucky, shipwrecked people ended up on it and never seen alive again. Wait a minute. If they ended up shipwrecked in the island, how could you hear from them afterwards?
Message in bottles. It explains everything.
I think I wrote myself in a corner at the very first paragraph of this story. Good going, me. So where was I? Some death, shipwrecked people, blah blah blah. Let me see that again. Voices of horrible creatures, half man and half animals, killing those people and devouring their flesh. Well, there goes the spoiler. And most of all, rumors about the terrible fate that befell on the arrogant man who dared to hunt this very island's ruler, which happened to be his team's assignment. Actually, oh boy, aren't we for a fun ride?
Yeah, not a train ride either.
He didn't like the situation, not at all. Well, congratulations, Captain Hindsight. Okay, so obnoxious and sticky sweat drops relentlessly descended the young hunter's forehead as he took off his hat in the attempt to dry the blinding substance away, only to accidentally put his uncaring foot on a very well-disguised trap.
It had leaves all over it.
Clearly, these guys are professional.
Well, you can't.
They're the best.
You can't blame him if it was partially covered with leaves. That's very hard to see.
Okay, but is he supposed to be a professional mercenary, poacher, whatever?
Yeah, I was trying to make a joke, man.
Okay. In just a blink of an eye, he found himself dangling upside down from a tree with a very inconvenient rope tied up on his ankle, causing his older and more professional colleagues to laugh at the poor noob's expense.
You used the word noob in fan fiction, right?
2 zeros.
Wow.
So it will be read 0 bzz.
Wow. I actually used that specific wording.
Even I never wrote that. You lost.
Unless you're speaking in elite.
This is a bit embarrassing.
You're telling me.
Let's focus on the rope. Hey, look, it's an look, the guy it's dangling up an inconvenient rope. What an inconvenience that this rope is so inconvenient to his ankle.
Yeah.
Very inconvenient. Okay, the hysterical laughter ceased as soon as they all heard a suspicious noise coming from the tropical forest's bushes.
Yeah, not laughing now, are you?
What?
Yeah, not laughing, are they?
Probably.
Yeah, because that's very good and professional. Laugh at your friend who's set up a trap, and then
Well, to be fair, it was a very childish prank-like trap. You know, the kind you see in cartoons. So, yeah. If it was a bear trap, it probably wouldn't have been that funny. Well, at least not after the first 5 minutes. So anyway, where was I? The leader of the group shouted them to follow him and track down the source of the noise, completely ignoring the yells of discomfort and help their younger and inexpert companion emitted from his overturned position. That was the last time he saw any one of them. They're all going to die. Bye. Bye, completely irrelevant lifetime partners.
Bye.
Never see you again.
My character is not named. We hope you like your time on this island.
Goodbye forever.
Are we going to at least see this guy again?
Well, he's the main character, so I presume
okay.
yes. Okay, this is a different paragraph. Devar, would you do the honor?
Okie dokie. As the small party of 5 men ran through the thick woods, eradicating any kind of annoying vegetation with their sharp machetes.
Machete.
Yeah,
Machete.
I know.
Improvise. Machete, improvise.
The noise became louder and clearer, soon followed by the unmistakable visual perception of an actual creature moving... Actually, I have to do this in your voice, Madhog. Moving from bush to bush. At a very fast pace, there weren't doubts in the team's leader's mind that was the shape of their peculiar target. He ordered his men to increase their footing and prepare their soporific darts of soporific darts of their shotguns.
What soporific means?
It means, the sleeping darts, to stun animals and...
Suddenly, he yelled the command, and everybody's guns shot in the presumed beast's direction, successfully hitting the...
Just reading your own voice, you're doing a very bad impression of me anyway.
That's supposed to be the point, man. Successfully hitting their designed victim.
Well, if you have to explain the point, then it's not funny.
I didn't explain it. You explained it yourself. A mischievous smile formed itself on the man's face as he and his underlings approached the now harmless form of their target, already savoring their fat paycheck. Paycheck is so fattening. Nom nom nom.
Fat paycheck.
Only to be met with the both.
Okay, give me a break. That is little mistake that anyone in my position could have made.
Yes, that's true, but still, it's kind of funny when it comes out. With the both confusing and disappointing shape of a weird mechanical toy that hardly resembled an orange quadruped fox. And before any of them could cry, it's a trap. Actually, it should be like, it's a trap!
It's a trap! It's a trap!
A rotund and shiny object fell upon them. The explosion could be heard through all the forest. Apparently,
and that's how clearly they were the best until they died stupidly.
well,
There's another group of vultures that died.
I was gonna say that obviously the orange fox has been taking his notes on how to cause a big explosion from both John McClane and Dynamite Cop.
Well, with these storytellers to introduce some characters.
Okay, Matti, would you like to read the next paragraph? It's rather short.
Okay. After valuable efforts, he was finally able to escape the atrocious lace of his prison. Literally, he managed to cut the rope that was tying his leg and reach the ground with a thunderous thud that almost broke his neck. Needless to say, the now solitarian poacher. What's a solitarian?
It's alone. It's alone.
Okay. So, solitarian poacher wield his own guts, turning against himself in revolution. What's this supposed to mean?
They can make us digest food. They can make us expel excrements, but they will never take our freedom. Gods!
Yeah, my heart is having.
What you was looking for was revulsion or something.
Now that I understand this right.
The kidneys are going like, I'm slightly discomforted by intestines over here. Could you move over? I'm slightly disagreeing with you.
This revolution
Okay,
has just begun. Okay,
carry on.
carry on.
Anyway, so Guts turning headless in revolution when he heard the loud explosion. He knew that coming this forbidden paradise turn to hell was a bad idea, and now all he wanted to do was to return to the sea and leave as fast as possible.
Then why don't you do it?
I was going to explain. Do bad people remember the path in that mind-clustering forest of menacing coconut trees?
Okay.
The evil coconut trees.
Well, the scary coconut trees. Well, you know what? Well, at this point, you know what? Well, you know what you need to do when you see scary trees. At the bar.
What?
So, giggle at the ghosties, creeple at the creep, please.
I don't think the evil coconuts are affected by song.
Everything is affected by song.
Not these coconuts of crimson death.
You tell that to Pinkie Pie's face. See what happens. Okay. Please continue, Matti.
It didn't take too long for him to lose his way and relentlessly step around that never-ending natural maze he was engulfed in, and he didn't even have an effing weapon with him.
Effing? You wrote the term effing.
Yes, it is used in many fictions at the time. I
Well-
swear.
Well, this story is rated in K+, so swearing is not allowed.
Well, if you don't like gratuitous swearing in my writing, well, unless it's a character swearing, that's different. But I try to be as refined as possible at the time.
Okay, we have another paragraph break.
Hence with the revolution of intestines
And scary coconuts.
and scary coconut trees. Woo!
Maybe effing could be replaced with something half-curse, like bloody or something. Like British say bloody hell, then it would be a bloody weapon. Or something.
Yeah, but that would create confusion because is it the You might think, hey, wait, is the weapon actually soaked with blood? Because it's a weapon? You know? Okay, so I'm going to read the next one. We're going to alternate paragraphs from now on.
Okay.
On second thought, you read this one, Davar.
Okay. It took hours of aimless wandering through the hostile and wild environment of the island.
I think this island might be dangerous.
No!
Because apparently I haven't said it enough times already. It's confession.
Apparently you wanted to set the scene. Constantly.
So, and all we know by now is that there are scary-looking coconut trees, random traps, and bushes.
Yeah.
So many bushes.
Disappearing and exploding for no valid reason.
Well, actually, the shiny metal thing was a grenade. So.
It was a grenade.
Yeah.
To finally reach the proverbial enlightened way out, which made him extremely joyous and content. I think I'd be more content than content if I saw a way out. Once he came out of the maze, his ever-so-suggestive viewing sight fell upon a very peculiar and anticlimactic construction. It was a house, the kind of house you could find in the typical American suburbia, and not right outside of a jungle.
Oh my god, this is a Lost reference.
It had its small garden with its typical flowers, it had clean glassy windows, and it also had a cable connection?
Wouldn't want to miss an episode of My Little Pony on the Hub.
By the way, folks, that's not because I'm surprised he has cable connection. It's actually written that way.
How would a cable connection work in a deserted island anyway? I could have understood a satellite antenna, but the cable connection? Where does it plug it?
Maybe there's a water-powered generator or something.
Don't kill the joke, Matty.
So much for the hostile and wild environment, indeed. Aren't we just...
It's actually written...
What? So much for the hostile and wild environment, indeed. Armed with just confusion and utter bafflement,
I like to see bafflement at the time for some reason.
The scared poacher slowly approached the out-of-place habitation. Instinct suggested him to knock on the front door out of pure politeness. I was about to say, he's a polite guy.
Yeah.
For a poacher.
That's like what anyone would.
But maybe you should check from the windows first is someone in before you go in an unknown house.
I wonder if the
Proprietor?
The thing beneath the door, the
Doorstep, the welcome mat.
Yeah, I wonder if the welcome mat has an actual welcome on it.
Welcome to die. But he
Welcome to Die Island.
But he decided otherwise. That would have just been too alienating. You think? He entered the house through an open window. That's normal. But once again, his uncaring foot touched something it shouldn't have touched, and a rather heavy coconut fell on his head.
Slapstick. It doesn't work in written words.
Sending him right to the happy place filled with smiling unicorns and flying strawberry pies, better known as Dreamland.
Always, I wanna be with you and make believe with you and live in harmony all life.
Well, it makes sense now.
That was perfect.
Yes,
that was perfect there.
Your opening has sense now. There's a connection.
It was pure coincidence, I assure you.
He wasn't very good in noticing traps, was he? And we have a...
There's something like a sudden turn to a much lighter material in the story.
Well, not for long.
Okay, we have a paragraph break.
Wink, wink, hint, hint. So I'm going to read this one now, which is a long paragraph. but I think it's almost the rest of the fiction. He awoke in the very uncomfortable position of a tied-up man on a chair.
Oh no, it's the remake of Cupcakes in Sonic Land.
You just had to reference that. I was going to do Soul, but no, you just had to do Cupcakes.
Because it's you.
Even I wouldn't be that predictable.
Okay, but Saw is equally predictable.
In fact, that's precisely what he was. Tied up on a chair. Yeah, that is good going, me, by the way. Nice analogy. He was tied up on a chair, like a man who's tied up on a chair.
Redundant?
No, oh gee, you think? His frantic gaze searched around in the suffocating darkness he was in for even the slightest dice of where he was and why. To his dismay, he heard a small number of noises that immediately startled him. They were steps, and they were headed towards him. When the steps ceased, he had the absolute certainty that his captor, whoever or whatever it was, stood right behind him, probably deciding about his fate. Tears and desperate praise began to come out from the man's features as he begged his probable executioner to spare his worthless life. Well, somebody has self-esteem issues.
Please do not make me watch the most awful movie in the world.
Please don't make me watch Ian Flux.
Don't make me watch Grey's Anatomy.
Please don't make me watch Dexter. Ah!
By the way, is this nameless main character's name mentioned yet?
I think he's just nameless guy. I think we're going to call him John Doe.
Again, original.
Like the other one, yes. Why not? Also, John Doe, his emotional pleas, however, came deaf to the being's ears as it moved away from its forced guest, an occasional intruder. Oh, that's nice.
Apparently he's only an occasional intruder.
Only occasional.
Apparently he does it part-time.
Activating some kind of a mechanism that almost made him jump in utter terror, only to realize that it was just a TV monitor with an incorporated recorder. By the looks of it, a VHS was already in it.
Ah, technology!
1985.
Ah, technology! Kill it!
It will suck. It will steal your soul.
Well, VHS is quite nostalgic. So.
A VHS was already in it. Apparently, his silent and quote-unquote lovable host wanted to show him something. I hope it's not a copy of Terror Vision. Nobody understood this reference. Thank you for that. Anyway, let's show him something. He managed to momentarily subside his fears as the figure of a very old and strangely familiar man with big white mustaches.
He has more than one mustache, apparently.
Wait a minute. A remarkable absence of hair. And how is an absence of hair remarkable in any way possible? It's just bald.
And there's nothing be said to be bald.
Okay, so to recap, it's an old guy with big white mustaches, a remarkable absence of hair, and a white medical suit. It does sound kind of familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No, okay. Appeared on the screen, ready to start a seemingly important speech. He looked immensely old.
I think he is old rather than looked it.
Oh, look! Oh, there's a dialogue in here! Yay! Okay, so... Good evening, oh unlucky guest. Oh, stop it. I am Dr. Gerald Robotnik. Yep. The master of this tropical installment.
installment? You mean there's gonna be sequels of this place?
I'll punch you in the face. And thus the aforementioned guest trembled in pure terror, for Robotnik was the name of the one who hired him and his group.
Oh my god, plot twist! Actually, not much of a plot twist.
And so this is like a Shyamalan after the other. The old man continued. Would you like to do Robotnik, actually?
Who? Me or Matt?
Matty, would you like to do Robotnik? Do your best mad scientist impression.
If you happen to see this video, then it means that my nephew has decided to spare your life for some reason. He is not very fun. Your people, since they killed his parents when he was very little. But let's proceed with on. So, since my nephew wanted you to see this video, I can only assume that he felt ready to share our common history with us strangers. Therefore, I'm going to start from the very beginning. Please pay attention.
Okay, Matti, you're very, very, very good at this. You're fantastic.
Oh.
But I'm afraid your awesome impression is going to make difficult to understand the actual backstory.
Okay, so I'll make a
No offense, but you're awesome. You're fantastic. I mean, okay, so apparently this nephew of Robotnik has captured our guy, John Doe, and is going to share the backstory of this island with him for some unexplained reason, probably because he's the main character. Okay, so about 50 years ago, when this piece of paradise wasn't known as the Crimson Death, I, a brilliant yet misunderstood biologist, took this island as my secret operative base when I could conduct my precious experiments. Experiments that certain ignorant fools called blasphemous and scientifically impossible. Ha! Those idiots! I had a vision. The vision of a whole new race of men and women with superior physical abilities and intellect. The perfect and balanced combination of human mind and animalistic strength. Oh, no, this is the island of Dr. Moreau, isn't it?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Sounds like a... Yes.
A forced... So Dr. Robotnik is Marlon Brando. Okay. A forced evolution, if you will.
So create life fibers.
That would have guaranteed the survival of our species even in times of crisis, thanks to a superior adaptability to the hostile environment. And now, the dream has just become reality. The creation of a race of anthropomorphic animals capable of both rational thought and their original feral abilities has become a reality. So basically, you created the cast from Fantastic Mr. Fox. Congratulations. And to my joyous surprise, they could also procreate together.
I think that's a given.
No, I mean, I think he actually means like hedgehogs with other species. Okay.
Children won't leave long.
Okay. Where was I? They could also.
I have become...
I have become their
Patriarch.
Patriarch. I'm like Tolstoy in his later days. I'm sure proud. Well, I'm sure proud of it.
Yes, I'm very proud of my great scientific achievement.
Okay, Bar. Okay, let's. You read the description now.
Okay. An aura of immense eeriness surrounded the tied man's terrified form as he watched the videotape in silent fear. I mean, it could be worse, man. You could be watching anything else other than this.
It's silent fear. Okay. Apparently, the quotation for the dialogue began at the end of the line, and it's quite inconvenient. In order to ensure this island's secrecy and defend it from my multiple enemies, including my own family.
Great family, man.
Yeah, we needed to adopt extreme measures. Yo, what's up, man? This is the Extreme Measures Cable TV. Dog. Everything is like the 90s, totally extreme.
I have to think, what is hoping to gain from this experiment? So different animals can procreate with together. So what it actually accomplishes?
Stronger humans with stronger humans, as intelligent as humans, but with the strength of actual animals.
Yeah, think of Tails doing the pedigree to a random poacher.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it kind of makes sense from a very mad scientist.
Oh no, better yet, Tails doing the tombstone on one of them.
Okay, so we needed to do extreme measures. Anytime someone carrying shipwrecked, unlucky fool has ended up here, we usually used to make him or her a part of our small and unknown utopia. But unfortunately, all of that changed when a group of demeaning poachers sent by my family arrived here with the intention of stealing my children. In the commotion that followed, 2 of them were killed by them, causing all the others to freak out in rage and disembowel them limb from limb. My departed children were a married couple of anthropomorphic foxes that I personally engaged in their sacred union. I mean, he was like the priest. He married them. That kind
I know where this is going.
I am the mayor of Animalville. Be proud of all my achievements. Look at them.
It's like being the human president in a world full of animals, like in that old cartoon Confidence.
Why he can just use steroids like normal evil scientists?
And they had a son, a little baby fox, too young for being left without the caring attentions of a mother and a father. But since my time is quickly running out, I now need to select someone worthy to be my successor as this domain's ruler.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Dr. Robotnik took a small pause and turned to his left.
Tails, come here, please.
And then the small and bewildering figure of a very small fox-like child with amazingly human expression and big blue eyes appeared on the screen beside the older man.
Okay, Monty Mali's groan from a minute ago actually says everything that needs to be said at this point.
Okay, I'm using a different robotic. Tails, when I'll be gone, you'll take my place as this island's ruler and guardian. The lives of your own people lie on your shoulders. Are you willing to take on such task?
Not such a task, such task.
The furry boy, the furry boy.
The furry
boy. I actually, you know how wrong that sounds?
Yeah, it's...
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Keep in mind that at the time I thought furry was a term for, well, actual furry anthropomorphic animals, not the people who like furry animals.
Yes, I think I got that too.
The furry boy slowly nodded, showing a mix of both uneasiness and determination in his young features. Matti.
Well then.
Oh, it's still Robotnik, right?
Yeah.
Well then, If someday, for some reason, you decide to share your secret with someone else, someone worthy of your trust, then show this video to him or her. I'm entrusting you with this decision. Why?
Okay, so we're going to discuss this later on, but the man turned once again to the camera and concluded.
Well, that's pretty much it, I'm afraid. Good night, and good luck.
And Charles Clooney speaking, apparently.
I've always wanted to say this.
Okay, somebody's a fan of a certain movie directed by George Clooney, isn't he? And then the screen went blank. Okay, so apparently the Tails is supposed to
show the video to someone he trusts, apparently. So,
but, okay, so apparently he picked a completely random stranger he just literally met to show this video to. So he's doing a great job in protecting this legacy.
Wow, I really knocked the guy out with a coconut. I so trust this man.
Oh look, it's the one. Oh look, that guy was so nice to fall into one of my traps. We're going to be besties.
Maybe Tails was bored and just chose the first Mach who was smart enough to survive there.
Yeah, he survived because that was actually stupid. So if there's a lesson here, it's a wrong one. Suddenly, the darkness of the room was vanquished. We just vanquished the darkness and saved the land of Fantasia or whatever.
Saved the land of the house.
This is like the ending of the first Final Fantasy game. Okay, was vanquished by the bright light of the outside world as the windows of the middle-class American-like house reopened and a blood-stained canvas hat fell on the young poacher's lap from behind.
Well,
that completely kills the mood, doesn't it?
Yeah, that escalated quickly.
He recognized it to be his leader's hat. He then was finally set free from the uneasiness of his tied-up condition. Tied-up condition. Because being tied up, chef, is actually a health condition.
Yes, it actually is a very awful condition, where you can't move, apparently. And that's a health risk.
So he could finally stand up with a justified amount of dizziness from his seat and look his captor in the eyes. His big blue eyes. Play some romantic music, Devar, it's shipping time. For now, oh my darling, I'm ready for your touch. Hello.
I had this creepy image of Tails staring right into this poor man's soul.
Okay. There he was, with an air of childish innocence mixed to adult awareness.
How can you have both?
Okay. The small wonder of nature, simply known as Tails, due to the curious birth defect that gave him two tails instead of one. Okay, this is a very unoriginal name for someone who has two tails. Who named you, Sonic? Making him some kind of a chosen one.
Oh, chosen one, please fly us anywhere with your tails.
Oh, two-tailed one, you're the savior, you're the avatar of our salvation, you're the kitsune of legend. You're like a unicorn and a Pegasus mixed together in the body of a kitsune.
So what we learn from this is that if you have a birth defect, then you are a chosen one.
Well, it's a typical convention in fiction to actually have, the underdog ones to be the heroes because you can relate to the underdog. Anyway, he recognized it to be his leader's. Sorry.
The two so different.
The two so different, yet so similar creatures looked each other in the eyes for various minutes, until the human finally found the courage to ask why he was spared from his vindictive fury and not his comrades. That is the first intelligent thing anyone has ever thought up until listening to this fiction. Yes, I'd like to know that answer myself too, actually.
Okay, let's see this answer.
And that's how the two-tailed Vulpin answered. You had no weapons.
That
You have got to be...
he could still strangle you.
Saved by his lack of professionalism? Hilarious indeed. So, let me get this straight.
Stupidity saves the one's life. Oh dear.
Let us deconstruct this for a minute. So, he is supposed to be a professional poacher, or at least someone who's actually working for a professional poacher team, and they don't give him a weapon to defend himself from wild animals.
Well, that's
Okay.
professional.
Brain farting, anyone?
Well,
But
Maybe this guy was like their trainee, and before becoming their true professional, they don't give him weapons yet.
oh,
So
I know.
he can
He's
still
meat
himself.
shield.
Matti, I really appreciate your effort, the effort you're making to save my face in here, but it's all pointless.
I'm just trying to make sense of this chaotic world.
Don't. It's an old fan fiction of mine. You don't have to. But you can't leave. The last sentence, however, wasn't hilarious. I mean, not in that shape, at least.
Oh God, no!
And now the man was beginning to freak out.
I'm gonna become a furry! Oh no!
Okay, Matti, you read this one.
Cocoa Island, a mysterious piece of haven that could easily turn into a surrealistic hell for the casual visitor.
Also,
A place hidden from any map and marine knowledge except for Gerald Robotnik, casually discovered some time ago after surviving a disfiguring fall from space aboard a capsule that miraculously landed on it.
oh my
Well,
god!
I want to hear that story.
I actually shoehorned the plot from Sonic Adventure 2 in this. Just in one stupid little sentence. I couldn't just go for an alternate universe explanation. No, I had to shoehorn the plot from Sonic Adventure 2 and recreate the entire origin story of the Sonic games, because I'm pretentious like that.
Yeah, that's original.
Wow. The way this line is delivered is the most awkward kind of exposition you could possibly throw inside any kind of story.
Okay, carry on.
Please do.
Neither the government nor GUN could ever find him. What is GUN? Is it
Guardian, it stands for Guardian of United Nations.
Okay. Therefore, he could continue his biological experiments with the data he managed to save, and the local natives will begin to adore him as a god, which was exactly the way he felt about himself.
Oh, great.
Oh, I am God, you know, and but I create things. Yes.
A god upon mortals who created a whole new race of anthropomorphic animals, and the ultimate life form himself to rule them all.
Oh, no.
One ultimate life form to rule.
One ultimate life form to rule them all. One ultimate life form to...
Did you read too much Lord of the Rings or just watch the movie too much?
Yeah.
And I noticed that the words ultimate life and form are all in capital letters.
Yeah, because I'll explain that later.
Okay. A race that sooner or later would have abandoned the security of their mystic home to venture the world around them. But until then, they needed to remain hidden and shut any possible rumor about their actual existence, including casual.
Wait. This seems like the plot of Man of Steel. You know, when there's one father who says, okay, one day you will reveal yourself to the world, but not right now. Not right now when the world might need you. No, later on. Unspecific time, you will eventually, but not now. And don't you dare saving me from the tornado, mister!
Also, casual rumors. Is there such thing as casual rumors?
Yeah, one day you have a couple of rich tourists coming with their boat, and their daughter gets eaten by Compsognathus.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Okay.
That kind of...
We have another paragraph 3.
This is the last paragraph. But from the horizon, and a brand new member of the joyous Amphro family.
The Amphro family. The Amphro family.
It's William the Scoopy. Na 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 na. The Amphro family. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Okay, let's continue, Madhog.
Okay, the joyous Amphro family. Well, cousin It would fit very well in this. Was a wook from his lumber. Unlike other quote-unquote spared visitors, this one came out pretty well done. He found himself surrounded by cute-looking animals. Oh, so cute, little anthropomorphic abominations of nature. Who is the cutest abomination of nature, eh? Who is the cutest freak, eh? Stranded in some kind of a greenish valley full of pretty-looking... Oh, great, this is the prisoner now. Full of pretty-looking hills, with no memory of his former outlaw hunting life. Oh, that's just great. That was the place they chose to left him on for letting his new life to begin. Oh no. It was a smaller island of a surprisingly vast archipelago nearby Cocoa, and everything seemed pretty cool and calm around there. That is, until a certain rotund scientist with big brown mustaches aboard an alpha-egg-shaped hovering vehicle came by, claiming this entire cluster of islands and its relative anthropomorphic characters to be a rightful part of his own family empire. I think we can all see where this is going.
I think.
And so, the blue humanoid hedgehog that once was human grinned at the man's evident insanity, and without missing a beat, he darted towards his foe at supersonic speed.
No comment.
Later on, he would have met his original creator, a certain two-tailed vulping by the convenient name of Miles Prower, and thus their story, and the story of all Mobians, began. The end.
The main character was Sonic this whole time?
The maker was Tails.
What? You mean the poacher who was
The
imprisoned?
the former poacher is now Sonic. Yeah.
I am M. Night Shyamalan of scientists.
I am. What a twist! Wow. So, well, that would explain why he suddenly appears out of nowhere on Green Hill, and we never know anything from him before that.
I explained everything by creating all these lovable little cute animals for my grandson.
I was created by my sidekick, who for some reason decided to be my sidekick. Maybe he really liked me for some reason, and okay, wow.
Thank goodness it's the end. I think my brain left for the bar.
Okay, don't tell. Well, this was interesting. Interesting to see what kind of really moronic things I would write in my fanfiction days. Wow.
Words fail me.
This is almost an epiphany for me to rediscover such cathartic outlets for my inward stupidity.
You ruined fanfictions.
Yeah, I single-handedly killed the art of fanfiction writing.
Madhog, this is why we can't have nice things.
Speak for yourself, I still have Fallout Equestria. Anyway,
What was...
Matti, would you like to comment on this? What is your opinion of this?
Yeah, how do you feel about surviving this?
Well, to analyze the whole structure of the quote-unquote story, well, there wasn't much, but first there was this unknown guy who we didn't know nothing about, and then there was all kind of killing of characters we didn't know anything about. Then there was a big chunk of exposition from the Robotnik guy, and then there's suddenly this what the hell twist, as we in Finnish would say, mitä helvettiä.
Characterization! Who needs it?
Yeah.
Okay, sadly, this happens every time you write a story for the sake of a twist. Because when you write a story for the sake of just a silly twist, then the story has absolutely no substance or solidity whatsoever. Basically, like any film from M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, this story has a lot of M. Night Shyamalan type feel to it.
This story was an M. Night Shyamalan.
This should be a movie by M. Night Shyamalan, actually.
Yeah, the secret. Yeah, called the Witness. Imagine the promotion for the movie. Witness the unspeakable horrors of Cocoa Island.
When you really
It's full of cocoa trees and bushes.
When you really analyze from the characterization's point of view, the twist that loser poacher is Sonic doesn't make really sense, because what do I know about Sonic? He's quite different character than that loser guy who fell on every trap and seemed to be kind of a fearing wolves. Sonic is at least competent and doesn't fall in often that kind of so easy pranks, or I don't know.
Yeah, we all know Sonic is competent and evil at destroying everything.
Yeah,
more than Robotnik.
Just like Mario.
I think we're like 1 hour and 2 minutes, so I think we best...
Okay, this was an interesting experience. I'm sure this was a memorable experience for our Matti here.
Yeah, it sure was.
So, would you like to read something else for tonight?
His life has been changed forever.
Well, there's still... The clock is 3:37 on my end. We have still time.
Shall I stop this recording then?
Wait. No, keep it going. I'm sure there is something a little short, like a one shot of less than 100 words, around here somewhere. Let's see. There is this one thing. Oh, there is this one thing I did as a parody of Robot Chicken, actually. Yeah. I did that, didn't I?
Really?
Chicken.
Oh, there it is. Robotto Chicken no anime.
Robot Chicken anime?
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Okay, I have to send you the link.
Yeah, I found it already from your profile page. Robotto Chicken no anime.
Yeah, so I was bastardizing Japanese because, yeah. So it's supposed to be the Robot Chicken edition of... It was supposed to be the anime edition of Robot Chicken. You know, back from the days, I didn't think Robot Chicken was a pile of garbage as a show. Now I really despise Robot Chicken because it completely lacks creativity. Every single sketch is about some beloved childhood character dying horribly. It summarizes the entirety of Robot Chicken.
Oh, it could be like that one joke from Family Guy where they go like, look, there's Transformers, Thundercats, He-Man, and something else. They existed!
Family Guy is even worse, so really it's not funny. You know. So anyway, okay, so Robotto Chicken no anime, there are a couple of chapters, really brief.
I can see that.
Okay, the first one is a parody of Neon Genesis Evangelion. It's titled The Daily Life of Shinji Ikari. Yep.
Yeah, I can see this going so well.
Okay, so let's start this. It's structured in 7 days. Monday, Shinji Ikari arrives in town. Oh boy, after all these years I finally get to meet my dad. I couldn't be happier. Enter Gendo Ikari. Who does Gendo?
Shinji, you useless brat! Get in my fucking robot and kill those giant monsters that are attacking the city!
Okay, wait, what?
Later that day.
Shinji inside the Evangelion's cockpit. Oh my god, I wanna die! And then random explosions. The end.
Yes, that actually, the random explosions.
Without the silly philosophical and without the stupid philosophical BS, this would be a much shorter show. Tuesday, Shinji is living in Misato Katsuragi's apartment. You know, the one who likes to get drunk in front of minors. Thanks again for taking me, Misato-san. Devar, you do Misato.
No problem. Now let's get drunk.
Let's go get some beer. Huh? Later that day, Masato is totally wasted on several beer cans.
No, you're kinda cute.
Do the SpongeBob laughter. I need an adult.
I am an adult. I want you inside me now.
Mommy. So yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
She means she wants to eat him. We'll
Yeah.
go with that for a joke instead.
Wednesday, Shinji meets up with Rei Ayanami.
Punch her! Oh wait, it's not that one, is it?
Hi, I'm the third child and stuff. Nice to meet you. I want that on my greeting card. I'm the third. Hi, Adriano Bordoni, third child, professional, whatever. Okay, dot, and
Dot.
from both parts. A few minutes of awkward silence later. Hey, you know what? This would be much funnier if you actually did all the voices as cartoon characters. So Shinji is going to be played by Goofy. How in the world did I manage to end up exactly on your breasts? And Ray is played by Fluttershy.
In the same way your father does, apparently.
Oh, snap! Somebody call Pedo Bear. Say what? Enter Gendo Ikari, which will be voiced by Mr. Burns.
I brought some date here. Shinji, what the hell are you doing to your own proud mother?
Actually, it was going to be more... excellent. I brought champagne, dear. Shinji, what the hell are you doing to your own mother? Gosh, nothing. I just... Wait a minute. What did you just say?
Give me the bloody Evangelion and kill some more giant monsters.
Matti, you don't do a very good
Mr. Burns.
Sorry.
Okay, well, you're bursting there.
Get in the bloody Evangelion and kill some more giant monsters! Sorry. Yes, sir. Thursday. Shinji meets with Asuka Langley Sorry.
Okay, this is the girl I want to punch.
Asuka Langley Sorry. I would like her to sound like Dr. Claw, actually.
Dr. Claw.
Matti, you do the Dr. Claw.
Oh, yes, this was...
Perfect. Go on.
Actually, it's Senji first.
Sorry, it's me first. You? Hello there, I'm Shinji, and I really hope we can be friends.
You useless, pathetic, weak, unmanly. You don't belong here. You're like a walking, talking, sticky bag full of shit. And the asshole of your father bones the girl you have across on every single night.
Most lovely character ever written.
Yeah, then with the Dr. Claus voice, it's actually more true to her character.
Yeah. Gosh, I think I'll go back killing some more giant monsters now.
Friday.
So that, yeah, going out killing giant monsters, terrifying experience, is far more appealing than to talk with this girl. Or monster.
Well, she is a monster.
Friday, Team Combat. Oh boy. Shinji says they're all inside their Evangelion units. I could use some help here. These monsters are kicking my ass. Asuka!
And
Okay. I see you're busy. Ray, help me! Ray's Evangelion is not around.
Sorry.
Where the hell is she? Somewhere else?
Are you sure this is okay for me to wear this? Kendo-san?
Oh, this is so cute. Of course it is. Now say it.
I'm here.
Ray is dressed like a sailor warrior.
I'm here to punish you in the name of the moon.
Oh yes, please do. Excellent.
I have to jump out the window!
So imagine Fluttershy dressed as Sailor Moon. Saturday, Shinji's going out with Ray.
That's going well.
Oh boy, I finally mustered enough courage to ask Ray out. Nothing is going to ruin this perfect day. Nothing at all. Enter Ritsuko Akagi. Oh boy.
Oh,
Geto's head scientist, and I think you all know where this is going. Oh, and by the way, I imagine her to speak like Professor Farnsworth from Futurama.
good evening, everyone. I smell like a horse's butt.
Okay, do that.
Shinji, I think it's time you know the truth about Ray.
The truth about what now? Later that day, oh my gosh, I was about to get laid with the clone of my own mother!
Yeah, right.
Yeah, everybody says that. Oh my god. Wait, there's more.
Oh.
Sunday. Shinji's under an acid trip.
Totally
Oh, I can fly.
wasted on drugs, apparently.
Enter Goku.
Yay, Goku from DBZ.
Hey, Shinji, wanna be an awesome fighter and save the universe with me? Yay! Later that day, Shinji died of overdose. The end.
Yeah, that great punchline.
That pretty much that's how I think the ending was. Anyway.
Well, this is a nice extra chapter, I guess.
Okay, see there's a second chapter which is only like 5 lines long.
Kino Journey's not part 1.
This fan fiction is discontinued for obvious reasons.
I can see why.
So anyway, has any of you actually seen Kino's Journey?
I'm trying to remember the name, but I can't. It rings a bell.
Okay, I'll tell. Short version. It's the greatest anime ever made. That's the short version. It's a beautiful morning in this unspecified steampunk-themed world. Kino, the lone traveler, is riding her motorcycle Hermes. Where are we going, Kino? Ah! A talking motorcycle! And then she crashes off screen.
Yeah, right next to Knight Rider.
Okay, and that's the end of it.
Well, that was worth a read.
Yeah, totally. Like, okay, so I think this is it for tonight. Fanfiction reading.
Yes, because it's like 1 hour and 14 minutes now. Eesh. And,
this has been Madhog,
and,
thy master of excellency.
and I have been Deva, who's just jumped out the window and is talking from the dead.
And I'm a hedonistic actor, and I've been silent most of this whole thing.
Not bad at all. Okay, so how could we possibly end this on a high note? Oh, I know. Always I'm gonna be with you and make believe with you and live in harmony all life.
That's a great way to end the way we began. It's like M. Night Shyamalan again.
Coming full circle. It's the circle of life.
What song that is, by the way?
What?
What song that is, by the way?
Good night, everyone.
Take care.
Night.